So today I am super excited. I'm going to be introducing you to two of my friends from prison. Yes, prison. If you guys don't already know me, hi, my name is Christina. Whenever I was 21, I was sentenced to 3 years prison in the state of Florida. Before we get into this video though, I do want to remind you guys that today's video is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Please do not show hate to anybody, anywhere in your everyday life, in the grocery store, in your home, and especially in the comment section down below. Please do not show hate to anybody, anywhere. Good morning, my lovelies, my beauties, my friends. My name is Christina and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for clicking on this video. I really hope that you will subscribe, stick around, take a chance on hearing some things that I have to say. And if you are a returning subscriber, y'all already know, y'all are my babies. So good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing today? I hope you all are having an amazing day. So before I ramble on, because my friends are distracting me, I'm just gonna introduce you guys to two of my very, very, very best friends, Jody and Alex. Yay! So you guys have already met Pook, aka Alex. You guys have also met Jody. So today we just really wanted to film a video together. So since they are in town for the premiere of Spy Games, I hope you guys have been watching. Every Monday on Bravo, 10/9 Central, they are here to celebrate with me, and so I wanted to share them with you guys. So today, okay, I've been getting a lot of questions about how do you know if friendships are real? You know, how do you trust people? How do you make friends? So I think that we're going to talk about that today, just because we've been friends for so long and we met in like the darkest, one of the darkest places you could think of. I mean, there's definitely darker places than prison, right? I think we've been in some of those too.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we met in prison. Long story short, I thought that Jody was a total goody.
Bible thumper?
Yeah, Bible thumper. Wanted nothing to do with that. I was still talking about getting out and doing drugs, and she was like, Jesus, Jesus. And I was like, no, I don't want anything to do with that. She laughs because it's true. And then Christina, girl, I was afraid of you. I was scared of Christina.
Looking like a
look at her.
No, me. Not me.
Yeah, so the day, I knew of Christina, but the day that we really met, I guess, I was walking on one side of the fence and she was on the other, and she said, hey Lexi, I heard you gave your life to the Lord.
I didn't say, I probably said, hey Lexi, I heard you gave your life to the Lord.
You never said a sentence like that a day in your life, girl. That is not what she said, I promise. Hey Lexi, I heard you gave your life to the Lord. And I was like, why is she talking to me? What did I do? What did I do? So I was intimidated. I thought she was making fun of me at first, and then
goodness,
got to know her, and we just became best friends.
Yeah,
besties.
I made you love me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Still doing it to this day.
I am. I'll never let them go.
Still doing it.
So Jody, you go for it now.
Yeah. Yep. I was the goody good. I was the one telling everybody about Jesus. I remember Alex over here, aka Lexi.
Lexi, yeah.
She was Lexi before Christ. She is Alex after Christ. She would tell me, I don't know about that Jesus, but I'm going home to trip on acid.
I'll see him when I get there.
Oh, man. And with her, it was when she gave her life to the Lord, we became really close. We were in the same dorm together. We really bonded through that. And then this thing right here, over here, in the middle, we became really close when she, after the whole Kairos experience, and she started coming to church, and we just really bonded.
Yeah.
Us three.
It was crazy too. And I was on the adult side, but we're all around the same age, give or take a few years. I'm 35, you're?
35.
And you're?
I'll be 35 next month.
Yeah, so we're all almost the same age. And I was over there on the adult side. That's just the crazy thing. And I was like, y'all babies over there on the baby side. So it's not like I was like this like older adult hanging out with the little babies. Like we were the same age. We were separated by a fence. And I remember when I first saw Jody, Jody has this aura, and you might not be, you probably can tell, but like even in real life, and especially there, she carries the aura. She carries kindness on her, and I always could tell she was a goody-goody. You could just tell, and she was favored by the officers. Jody was the baby, and just like she said in the other video, they raised her basically. You know, she went in at 19. So, and then Alex, I remember Alex because she had this long blonde hair that went down to her butt, like bright blonde, and like she would sway it when she walked. And she walked like she had an attitude, though. She did. She was like with her hat on. She always like tucking in her shirt, walking, swaying that long blonde hair. I'm like, she's pretty, but ooh. She got an attitude. Over in the wild, them little kids over there across the fence,
kids.
them little kids.
Same age as you.
So yeah, and then whenever we all, you know, had our transformations, we were in, like, I started working in the church, and the church is actually across the fence over there closer to them, to the YO program, or the YO side, and they could come in there, and we spent a lot of time together, a lot of time together. We would make food, and we would meet up on the weekends, because on the weekends the gates are pretty much open, and like I told you guys before, I would always be at the track, and they could go to the track too. So like we'd be like, Jody, what are you gonna make? And you'd make what?
Cheesecake.
Yeah. And what would you make?
I don't think I ever made it.
You didn't? Did me and Jody support you?
You probably did.
Matter of fact, I need that money.
I know that's right.
Let me get that
All those
coin.
prison
I
meals,
fed
trying to
her
get that
all
money
the
back for those
time.
prison
Look,
meals.
anyway, so I guess we adopted this little thing right here, and we fed her. No, you know that saying that goes, if I eat, my people eat? That's how it was.
that's how it was,
Sure did.
yeah.
And we used to hide behind the little work shed because
They would
adults
see
wouldn't
us
allow
sometimes and some officers would see, and some of us would tell us to get away from each other, or tell me, because
She was the old lady.
they didn't like me.
The old bad influence.
They didn't like, well, the YO side is completely different than the adult side. I think that they're just glad that y'all YOs on that compound were behaving, because the YOs on Lowell compound,
Ooh,
Was
baby.
setting trash cans on fire.
baby. What stories have you heard about the YO program over there?
I remember. Do you remember the garden lady?
Yeah.
And okay, so the garden lady, they call her that because she killed some babies and buried them in the garden. So the YOs know this, and see when she was on
They
death
dug
row,
them up.
No.
How can they dig them up?
They're in
Girl, they're in
prison.
prison.
Okay. Y'all know I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. My elevator don't go quite to the top floor, but here we are.
They that was so funny. No, so she was on death row, and you have to be able to walk down death row. You have to walk to death row.
Right.
So she like stabbed her legs and got gangrene, and they had to amputate.
Y'all thought I was bad.
Both
Lord.
you guys said it wrong.
Pinkies in the brain editor.
Pinkies
Production team.
Oh god.
Can we get through the story?
Okay, so anyways, the YO, she got taken off of
The death row, 'cause she couldn't walk.
and the YOs, there was a hill at Lowell, and they would get her in her wheelchair and just push her down.
Oh,
Thing.
the YOs
They were so bad.
rough. Them little kids would squat up on
I was scared.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
reminded me of literally my teenage years, because, but on the streets, except for I wasn't on that side with them, because you think, oh, they're just kids.
They're bad.
And they squat. So you may think they're
Squat
just kids,
up.
but you got squatted. You got 15 of them busting you in the head with something.
lock and
Bad little
sock.
babies.
It don't matter if they're 14, 15 years old. 15 of them's gonna whoop you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You
I
running
remember
from
when
the
I
kids.
first got to Lowell in the YO dorm, I just sat on my bed. I was like, I am not making no friends here.
Yeah,
People
I was
are-
overwhelmed too.
Yeah, it was
Yep.
overwhelming.
Yep.
And then you go into the bathroom and they're all in there going, It was wide open, wide open.
Busting it open.
Yeah.
And trust me, once again, it's nothing like you see in the movies. It's nothing like this beautiful scene. You know how they do it in the movies, like people, does it really go down in prison? Yes, it does, but it don't look like
ain't
that.
like that.
It's slipping and sliding and butt cracks and hair everywhere, trust me.
There was that line, and she just hopped right
Oh,
off.
no. I'm probably fixing to hop over the line.
She's like, here I come, Christina, wait for me.
There we go.
And I'm like, no.
What about the water temperature? In the YO dorm on that side, they will cuss you out and fight you if you flush the toilet and change that water temperature while they're in the shower.
Lord, okay, so this is the funny thing too. In prison, before we get to all the friendship stuff, because now we're just chatting. In prison, she was the goody-goody, prude, whatever. Me and her were we were getting right, but we were still tinkering on the line. It's completely flipped. She is a major goody-goody now. I don't know, but it's so funny because she was the goody-goody. She's still a goody-goody.
With them, I was always kind of jealous of them because I was so serious.
Yeah.
I couldn't laugh.
Like
they
we're doing now.
They could be joking, and I'm like, oh, I can't stand them. Why are they laughing?
That's an inappropriate
What's
joke.
so funny?
What's so funny? It ain't like that no more, Jody Bug. It ain't like that no more.
No, because I had some real life experiences.
That's what happened. We all was not. Well, I don't know about Poog. I think that. I
was humbled.
We all was humbled in our own ways. We definitely were. We all got us together in prison and felt like if we can do it, anybody can do it. And then when we all got out, we all had our own humbling experiences. And the crazy thing about it is little Miss, I'm gonna trip on acid when I get out of here, went straight to Bible. Well, she went to the program with me and then she went straight off to Bible college. We're like
a missionary.
Yeah.
A missionary in
Thailand. Me and her like doggone Smokey and what's his name on the porch
Cheech and
on Friday Cheech and Chong. Yeah. Like, and she's over here doing like which we all have our ministry in our own ways, but yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy to see now. Jody does street ministry now too. You guys know that I'm affiliated with the homeless shelter, but she be out there in the street. She's one of the people that will come up and walk to you.
I will kick in the dope house door.
Yeah. But do you need some food? Do you need some clothes? Yeah. And it's so crazy from prison to here. So let's talk about, other than God, because that is obviously the main foundation of our friendship. Yeah. What are some of the things that people ask all the time, are you still friends with anybody that is in prison? I'm like, yes, absolutely. And
I consider them my best friends.
Yeah, sisters. We're sisters.
Yeah,
literally.
It's beyond that, yeah.
If something happened to one of us, we don't be on our way. It's obviously, I'm having a thing here and a premiere party and they're here from 11 hours away and 7-8 hours away. So the reason why she wasn't, you guys know she was in my wedding and she flew here and she read the prayer in the wedding. The reason why she wasn't is because she had just had a baby. So, or she would have been here.
Or next premiere party.
Next
Yes,
that's what
she'll be at my wedding.
That's right. Oh, you better believe that. I'm gonna be straight up in there,
in there.
Boom. Who are you marrying my girl? So tell us give us something that you think is important about friend, and what makes, because the question was how do you know if your friends are real?
Yeah. I think not being surrounded by yes men. I think that people that just tell you what you want to hear, that doesn't make for a good long-term friendship, because sometimes you need to hear hard things, and we're able to say things like that to each other, but friends that aren't able to do that because they're afraid of offending the other person or being offended, although we've had some offense now too, though.
We offend each other like it ain't no tomorrow.
Yeah, true.
All day long.
Yeah, but you can't be afraid to say hard things. It's out of love, and you can't be afraid to say hard things because we're supposed to be iron sharpening iron. And when you're willing to do that, I feel like it makes healthy friendships. And when you're not willing to do that, there end up being secrets, and it's not best for the other person if you're just like, yeah, girl, yeah, you do you, yeah, girl, you do you, and all that. Yeah, resentment, jealousy, all kinds of stuff comes from that. You got to be able to be open and honest with each other and say hard things to each other.
And it doesn't mean you're right. Yeah, it doesn't mean you're right. I may have an opinion about you that, first of all, we know that we don't have to share every opinion on each other's lives. If I think you should have a short haircut, I don't need to tell you that every single, you pick and choose. But at the same time, just because you have an opinion about me doesn't mean it's right, but I accept it. Them at first, they were very skeptical of Jeremy. They'll tell you that they were like, hold up, who are you? Blah, 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 blah. And it didn't mean that they were right. They could have been.
Yeah. And he's amazing.
He's amazing.
Yeah. We're family now. They're family. So what is something about what you think with friendships is important or to know?
I think too is being able like she said, to be able to say the hard things, but also to be able to disagree on things and still love each other, because we disagree on a lot of things. I mean, we are 3 totally different people.
Totally different.
And, you know, and also when we do get mad at each other, because we are human, we do get mad at each other, is not taking that and running to the next person and gossiping about each other. It's like, okay, we don't disagree with each other. Okay, we might not talk for a month, because me and Christina we went through our little, where we haven't talked for months. Well, I would, on drugs, she told me, you know, you need to be a mother, and I didn't like that. And, you know, there's other things, and we just remained friends, even though we were mad at each other. We loved each other. We didn't talk. You got to be able to not talk and still love each other. I don't know.
Yeah, but
I'm saying that all.
No, that's right. I wasn't on Facebook blasting her. Oh, she got a blah,
she's
blah,
back on
blah,
drugs. Look at her.
Yeah.
She was reaching out to me in private and saying, "I love you," and trying to help me. And so was Alex.
We were praying
the encouragement.
We were praying for her.
I love them.
We love you. We love you. I think that's a big one. I think, like, honestly, the friendships, like, are tested in the hard times. Yeah. And you see, and also to be able to, like she said, be honest with each other about certain things. And, you know, and I told you guys this too on Instagram. If you guys are following me on Instagram, even jealousy is a normal feeling, just like sadness, just like happiness, just like any other thing. And when you're close with people, you can get jealous of certain things sometimes, but also what you do with that in your friendship. Like, does that make you go and tell your other friend every little deep, dark, dirty secret because you felt that jealousy going in? Or, I mean, we don't have deep, dark, dirty secrets, you know, but
I don't know, I might.
Oh, sugar. I mean, we've got personal things, but, you know, but like it's, where was I going with that?
Jealousy. I mean, jealousy, it keeps you sick. When you're jealous, it keeps you sick, and it hurts the relationship, because when you're jealous of somebody, you're really not able to trust them.
Yeah.
If you feel like they have something that you want, you're not able to attain that, you put up walls, and then you feel like you can't trust them, and it destroys relationships. I've had jealousy issues with her for years, but we've always talked about it. And I've told her
she
that.
confesses, or we confess,
and to be
we
able to
talk
talk
about it.
Communication.
It's free.
Straight up. You communicate about it, and then you talk about it, and then it's out there. Then it's like, whew, it's not something you're harboring, because that's just the thing. Like, we've got all these things online that's talking about jealousy this and jealousy that. It's actually a normal feeling. If you let it fester and it turns into envy and hatred and bitterness and resentment, just talk about it with your friend. Now, if your friend does not receive it, if you talk it to them in a nice way, I mean, don't go tell me, I'm jealous of you, B, blah, blah, blah. Don't do that. But if you go up and talk to your friend and they don't receive it in a good way, they may not be your friend. You know? So that would be a sign.
Right. Yeah.
Being able to mess up.
Yes, Lord.
Because
Grace.
because we're humans, we mess up. We say things maybe we don't really mean or whatever. And just being able to forgive and the grace to let people grow.
Yeah.
You know, because we've all grown. I mean, from when we were in prison, because we were all kind of crazy. You know?
I can be snippy.
Now we're crazy.
I was not crazy at all.
What?
I was perfectly normal.
Oh, Alex confessed that when we were fasting, she was eating peanut butter jelly sandwiches in the bathroom.
Yeah. We were
like on 40-day fast, and she's sneaking sandwiches.
I was. Yeah, I've grown a little bit since then.
Was I the only one doing it?
She was the only one.
I was the only one.
Okay, because
I was hungry
in the bathroom.
And that explains why she was like beating herself to the pulpit.
Yeah, so much condemnation.
Yeah. Aww.
But look at her now.
Yeah.
Shiny. Right.
So, advice for making friends and long-lasting friendships. I would say you don't have to tell everybody all of your personal business right in the beginning when you meet somebody. I know I'm guilty of that. Hi, how are you? All of y'all know my personal business, and nice to know you.
I do that too.
But I would say trust your energy. Take time to get to know people. You know, be patient and be honest with yourself about the type of person that you are. Like, if you're a snippy person, accept that and realize that I can be a snippy person sometimes. I can be moody, especially if I'm hungry or tired. Like, and that's not a joke. Like, hangry is a real.
Or when we're filming.
Or when I'm filming, like, quiet, don't move, get your kids. No, I'm just kidding. No. But, you know, be honest with yourself about your personality. None of us are perfect. I'm definitely not, you know, and then that way, when you're honest with yourself about your mess or your issues or your shortcomings or whatever, then you are more patient with other people and theirs as well.
Yeah, and take a look at the friends that you have around you. If it's people that are always just saying things to make you feel good, you need to reassess your friends, because that's not going to help you grow.
Yeah.
A lot of the times you just stay stuck where you're at if people are like, yeah, you know, and people should be applauding you and they should be encouraging you. That's a part of friendship. But when that's all that you have around you, when there's no challenge, you don't really grow in relationships like that. So if you have people that are just constantly filling your head with only you're the best and never calling you out on hard things that need to be called out, then there's not really a lot of room for change in that place. So
yeah, and I've had some friendships along the way in this journey that have really been crazy. And you try, sometimes you can love a person and they're still gonna be crazy. So, you know, sometimes you gotta let people go.
Anything else, guys? Friendships? Be friends with somebody you don't have to talk to every single day.
Yes, that's big.
It's nice if you can talk every day. Me and Alex talk almost every day, and for a long time we doggone Marco Polo'd for, I would say, 2 years.
Let me find out you guys talk every day.
2 years every day.
That's me. I don't like to talk every day.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk every day.
I don't have time to talk every day anymore. I'm too busy talking to y'all every day.
And I sit at home with 3 kids and talk to them all day. So if another adult human will talk to me, I'm like, that's what you want to know. I'll tell you anything. Talk to me.
I remember Alex said to me, I want to say about a few months ago, she called me and she was like, ooh, I'm going to get emotional. She was like, Christina, she was like, I know that things are popping off for you online. In her words, she don't talk like that. more like, she said more like, Christina, I know that you are becoming more successful now, but I'm worried. I don't want you to forget about me. And I said, forget about you? What are you talking about? She said, no, just like if you get really busy and you know, whatever, I want you to make sure that we're still reaching out to each other. And I appreciated that, you know, because honestly, I was busy at that time and we went from talking every single day to like not for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even on my mind. It wasn't that I was trying to replace her, forget about her. It just, things were moving. And when she came to me as a friend and said that, it made me realize, you know, she checked me with love. And so I was thankful for that.
Yeah.
Now we're on a 3-way text and I kind of enjoy that.
Yeah. All right, my loves, I hope that you guys liked this video, getting to see us 3 together. We are going to go hang out and then get ready for the premiere. You guys will be seeing more of us later. But other than that, as always, please do not forget to like this video. Thumbs, ladies. It's a free way that you can help your girl out. And until next time, we love you guys so very much. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are